If you're doing it, then
सीरियसली ये बकचोदी है।
चल रहा अरे Good afternoon, everyone. Hon'ble Mr. Justice Surya came to the country. Dr. Sharma, Director of IIM Rohtak, faculty members, fellow students, the entire IIM Rohtak community. On the occasion of IIM Rohtak 13th, it brings us great pleasure that the Indian Institute of Management, founded on November 15th, another year has passed in the as a result, we have all joined here today to commemorate this wonderful occasion, which symbolizes the culmination of the past 20. Deepajyoti Parabham, Deepajyoti Puna, Deepavihara Upapapam, Deepajyoti Puna. We would like to invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Justice Surya, and Professor Dheeraj Sharma, Director of IIM Rohtak, to light the lamp and mark the beginning of the celebratory occasion. Please welcome them with a round of applause. This is the day we all wait for all years. It's the day of celebration, success, and tradition. And to double the joy of the day, we are graced by the presence of our esteemed chief guest. We feel honored to have with us the chief guest of today, Honorable Mr. Justice Surya, Judge, Supreme Court of India, with us on the special. Justice Surya was born in 1960 in a middle
It is important for us to be relevant. And in order for us to be relevant, we continue to emphasize on the public policy work that this institution does. Right from the work in the domain of consumer affairs, our institution worked as the nodal agency for auditing food-related schemes of Government of India in 14 states. We were the nodal agency which audited the Prasad scheme, which is the pilgrimage rejuvenation scheme of Government of India of the Prime Minister's initiative to rejuvenate religious tourism and places of religious worship. Along with them, for the postal services, we were the nodal agency again for development of the PR for them. Several other projects in Government of Haryana, including projects which involve police, modernization of police force, training of the police personnel. Our institution was also the agency and the institution involved in the exercise for training needs analysis for the entire service of the police. The IPS service had a major significant change in the way the training was to be conducted and delivered. It was a great initiative on their part. We were lucky that we were invited to be part of that initiative. And many of our faculty members served on the committees. I myself served on the apex committee of that. This provides our students holistic learning through our faculty who are enriched by this excellent and extraordinary experience of participating. We look forward to also finding some way of providing management interventions, if any, in the judicial branches in our country going forward. Finally, sir, our students are extraordinary because of two very important things which discriminate us from others. One is that they are entrepreneurial in nature. As I was mentioning to you while we were here, right from the photography to the way the event is planned and how the menu is laid out, what is being served to you and how it is served is something that the students plan. This is part of their learning experience. And I believe that going forward, when we have more physical presence, there'll be larger events where they'll be able to apply some of the things which they learn during the course. Second is the work ethic. Our students, I very proudly say, and I keep telling the new ones who have joined, that nobody in our institution has ever died of sleep deprivation. 6 hours of sleep is sufficient, more than sufficient. On a lucky day, I get it. So for you, every day is a lucky day if you're getting 6 hours. Students work in various clubs. Students have their own initiative. Students also engage in the way the program is conducted. Our curriculum does not involve, particularly in the PGP program, MBA program, telling the students what to take. Students bid on the course. The faculty goes and presents that this is the course I'm offering, and the students select that course based on its importance, its need, its relevance. It's called pitching. The faculty will pitch the course to the students, and students have the ability to choose that vis-a-vis. We only bring those courses which are industry relevant, but students keep the faculty on their toes. These unique aspects will keep the IIM flag very high in the future as well. It is the culture of the institution, sir, which allows us to continue to work hard day after day with active participation of the faculty and our students. As I've mentioned many a times in my previous talks to the students at the great institutions, particularly great educational institutions, are faculty-led, administratively supported, and IT-enabled. We very proudly speak of IT interventions in our institution. Many of our faculty members themselves have been involved in designing of our studios, the delivery of those classes. And I must tell you, sir, the devotion of the faculty here is so much that even the curtains which are picked for the studio, the faculty gets involved to the nitty-gritty. It's an extraordinary, so I must compliment our faculty who has made this happen. Finally, about our students, sir, our alumnus are very important contributors to the industry, sir. They contribute in various domains, even in the space of public service and government administration. Some of them participate. But more importantly, sir, our objective is to keep them enlightened and keep them relevant It's a battle of relevance. Human inquisitiveness is the most important attribute with which we live. Google is a small line which has a keyboard below it, and it's making trillions of dollars. It's not producing anything. It's capitalizing on the human desire to know, which goes on to demonstrate that human beings are inherently inquisitive and they want to find out even the minutest details about people. You may not meet Amitabh Bachchan, but you want to know how tall he is. That is a reflection of what you want to know. And a company, a $1 trillion company, has been created as a demonstrable evidence of your inquisitiveness. I must encourage all of you to take advantage of the presence of our honorable guest today and requite your inquisitiveness in an opportunity to hear him, an opportunity to imbibe what he has to say, and work on and continue to hone your ability to remain inquisitive and remain relevant. That is all I have to say. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
We would now invite our respected chief guest, Justice Surya sir, to kindly deliver the keynote address.
Professor Dheeraj Sharma, Director, IIM Rohtak, the distinguished faculty, learned district and session judge Rohtak and other officers from the division, learned district and session judge, officers of the district administration of Rohtak, police officers, other distinguished guests, Dr. Pankaj Kumar, Director Research from Supreme Court of India, and my dear students. It's my pleasure to be present here amongst all of you today on this momentous occasion. I extend my warmest greetings to all the members and stakeholders of the Professor Dheeraj Sharma extended me an invite last year for the 12th Foundation Day ceremony. And only a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to interact with the founding students of the integrated program in law course, as you call it, IPL. I'm pleased to see so many familiar faces out of them present today. I must admit that while I have always looked forward to addressing all of you online, I have been eagerly waiting for an opportunity to visit physically this beautiful campus and share my views with all of you. Today we celebrate the 13th Foundation Day of IIM Rohtak and mark the inauguration of two state-of-the-art hostel blocks. The Foundation Day for any organization is always an important event. It makes one appreciate the journey and the distance the institution has traversed, and also gives the stakeholders an opportunity to reaffirm their commitment to their future goals and ambition. On such a day, one can hardly resist the temptation of marveling at the tremendous contributions already made by IIM Rohtak, the reference of which Professor Dheeraj Sharma gave to you just now. I really feel pleased that despite being a relatively young institute, IIM Rohtak has already become a forerunner in imparting groundbreaking interdisciplinary education on all aspects of management studies. I once again applaud The efforts made in regard by the learning director IIM Rohtak, the distinguished faculty, the administrative staff, and my dear students have continuously strived to advance this institution. A recent testament, this is the IPL course that was launched last year. I had mentioned during the induction ceremony, the IPL course is one of its kind, highly integrated and innovative program that adopts a practical and field-based approach to legal training and aims in bridging the gap between the core concepts of management and the law. The IPL program, however, is only the latest in a long list of such initiatives that reflects the dynamic and pioneering vision of this institution and its staff. IIM Rohtak had already received much appreciation for introducing unique and original courses such as the PG Diploma in Sports Management, and for also being the first IIM to launch a BBA MBA 5-year course. Having been relatively well versed and updated about the various other initiatives undertaken by this institute, it came as no surprise when I learned that IIM Rohtak was awarded as the most innovative institute in North India at International Education Pride Awards 2020. Perhaps what is most noteworthy is the institution's resolve to move beyond its primary responsibility of merely producing well-trained professionals or business persons. By keeping a strong focus on academic, high-quality research, the institution has endeavored to create leaders who will have the wisdom and courage to reform institutions, business corporations, and government. This is particularly important for the past years and the very impact COVID-19 has had on the Indian economy. As we slowly recover and heal, it is extremely important that we have commerce-oriented, ethical, positive, and talented individuals who would be able to nurture and support economy at this very crucial stage. I must also expressly acknowledge and appreciate the institution's unwavering adherence to principles of equality and gender diversity. It is indeed commendable that for the last 2 years, the flagship PG program has attracted as many as around 70% female students. And this year also, in the third batch of the 5-year IPM program, I'm told 44% female students sought admission. It is also encouraging to note that the institution has expanded its resources, communities, and individuals beyond its immediate cohort of students. The initiative of inviting 64 girl students from Jammu and Kashmir for an internship on entrepreneurship and management this year is also another praiseworthy step. The importance of promoting diversity and encouraging women into fields traditionally considered as male dominated cannot be understood. Not only will such initiative help break societal stereotypes, but even more importantly, it will aid to the overall education and capacity building of our country. I have always maintained that as a nation, our biggest strength lies in our people, our human resources. This optimization, however, is only possible if the future generation is educationally and professionally qualified. Here lies the importance of concept of inclusive growth, which has been conceptualized as a fundamental right to Part 3 of the Constitution, which guarantees equality not only before law, but also in public employment and other related fields. An institution like IIM Rohtak is therefore rendering job and service to achieve what our forefathers have wished through the Constitution. While a good share of the students' learning happens in classrooms under the guidance of their professors, yet a substantial portion of the students' development will naturally happen beyond their class and courses. For instance, the hostel or the residential block is a place not merely for one to rest, but also to take what you learn from your classes and use it to learn to live and work with diverse other people in a constantly changing environment. All of you students will learn to voice your views, hear others, and will eventually collaborate to create your own unique college community. It is keeping this in mind that the Indian education system has been laying great emphasis on having robust campuses with purposeful and mature campus life programs in order to further facilitate physical, emotional, and intellectual growth among students. I do remember that prior to 2018, I was just talking to Sharma. IIM Rohtak was operating from a transit campus. With the inauguration of these two hostel blocks, I'm delighted to see that the institution's vision of having a world-class campus is near its goal. The university now deservingly boasts of a state-of-the-art pre-residential campus which has technologically enabled classrooms, seminar halls, open auditorium, student activity center, and even a meditation room. I am impressed to learn that in addition to the academic floor, the residential area includes all modern amenities such as sports complex, mess, and cafeteria. I'm sure that such environment will not only produce the best students' learning outcomes, but will also result in the holistic development of the students. IIM Rohtak's commitment to create a conducive learning environment has been further bolstered by the completion of these new hostel blocks that boast of fully air-conditioned rooms as well as common areas for group studies and peer learning. I'm confident the students will significantly benefit by residing in such carefully crafted spaces, and it will definitely add to enhancing their college experience. Near the end, I may, at the cost of repetition, once again remind you of the current times we live in. A year ago, we were all confined to our homes, making the best of working from home and still grappling with the first and second COVID-19 wave. It is truly fortunate that the situation has improved to allow for students to return back to campus and resume their higher education. In many ways, the sense of normalcy has been restored, but as I mentioned earlier, we are still going through a very difficult time. I must implore all my dear students to take this privilege for granted. Securing admission, the university is just the beginning of a journey. What you do here, how you spend your time, and the peers you choose will have an everlasting impact on your life. I hope that within the comfort of this campus, you take to read, research, write, debate, and reflect. There is much that this country will demand of its future. I hope you all will find meaningful ways to give back to society and the nation. I wish the very best to all the students, faculty, management, and all other associated institutes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words of wisdom. We would now like to invite Professor S.K. Pandey, Dean of Research and Executive Education, IIM Rohtak, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Chief guest for the occasion, Honorable Mr. Surya, Judge Supreme Court of India, Director IIM Rohtak, invited dignitaries, Dean Academics, faculty colleagues, staff members, and students. It is a matter of privilege and honor to give the vote of thanks on this occasion. We are truly honored to have the august presence of our chief guest, Honorable Justice Mr. Surya. Sir, your valuable advice will go a long way in shaping the careers and lives of these young law professionals. They need legends and idols to emulate, and who can be a better person than you for this occasion? As the Sanskrit verse says, Yadida charati shreshta devetro jana sayat pramanam kurte lokas tad anuvartate. So I am sure that these people will find the words of wisdom and certain things to emulate in their lives and careers. I would also like to thank our Honorable Director, Professor Devesh Sharma. It has been his vision to start a new integrated law program, and he is the inspiration behind many such new and unique initiatives taken by IIM Rohtak. This has enhanced our reputation both within and now even outside the country. I also thank our faculty colleagues for working tirelessly to see the vision come to reality. The staff of IIM Rohtak also deserves a special mention. They are the invisible hands behind the success of this and similar other programs. Finally, the students are the reason for such occasions, and they are going to be the ambassadors of IIM Rohtak tomorrow. Sir, as you rightly said, that the future generation, the expectation from the future generation is immense, and the country is looking forward to them to contribute meaningfully, as you rightly pointed out. So, I would like to say that they are the ones who have to be our ambassadors in the coming years and live up to the expectations. I also, in the last, thank the God for giving us opportunities to interact with such beautiful and caring souls, such as the Honorable Justice Mr. Surya. In the end, the following verse I would like to end my word of thanks. It says, Anu Bhadraha Tattva Idantu Bhadra, which means let good thoughts come to us from across the world. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Request you to write
ओए नाश्ता तो बोल दो
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्रविड़ बंगा हिंद हिमाचल यमुना चल शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाये तब जयता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
request everyone.
Faculty can just come forward with